Hey, it's Mike Morse. I'm here with one of my clients, Sal. Sal was injured in a bad car accident recently, and unfortunately for Sal, he had State Farm insurance. And what happened was Sal had great PIP coverage, he had unlimited PIP, and they emailed him a renewal before this car accident saying, renew, sign here, and he did. And most people don't read it. And you didn't really read every word, and even if you did you understand what you read?
Not at all.
And what did they do to you? What did State Farm do to you? Tell the camera what State Farm did.
Well, they made me sign, something that I didn't know. They emailed me it, and so what I did after my accident, I call up, and because I found out that I had signed out of my PIP. And
you opted out of PIP.
I opted out of
so
PIP.
So if you were on Medicare, you can opt out of your PIP. And they said, what did the State Farm agent say to you?
Too bad, attitude.
And
like
she said, we tried to save you some money, right?
Yeah, trying to save me money. And they said if I would have been paying $470 a month, and I said I'm paying $270 a month now.
So she tried saving you $200, but did she call you and say, hey, we're
going
to save
you? Now,
not at all. If she would have called you and said, would you like to opt out and save $200 or have full coverage and pay $200 extra, what would you have said?
I'd have paid the money.
Paid the money.
Yeah.
Which is outrageous. So he gets in an accident and he's got no PIP. So he has no auto coverage. So you're stuck with Medicare. You had to pay for your cane out of your own pocket.
Yep.
You had to pay for other things out of your pocket.
Right.
And to make matters worse, you were hit by somebody who fled the scene.
Yep.
Hit and run.
Yes.
And State Farm only gave you a $50,000 uninsured motorist policy, which isn't enough.
Yes.
Now, did they offer you a higher coverage? Did they call you and say, hey, Sal, it's going to cost you $15 more a year to have $100,000, $250,000?
Never.
And would you have gotten more coverage?
Yes, I would have.
But they didn't.
Hey, cousins. It's your favorite insurance cousin. And once again, this is what I'm talking about right here. In this case, I'm not sure what it may have been, but it's one of those when I tell you, never take price over coverage because it'll fail you every time. Never choose the cheaper version of insurance because you have to know what you're giving up to gain that lower premium. And in most cases, people opt out. Opting out of the health insurance. I have Medicaid, I have Medicare, or I have it with my employer. I have health insurance, Quan. I don't want that to be covered. But do you know what you're putting on the line? Keep in mind, if your employer doesn't offer lost wages or medical disability, long-term, short-term, all of those things to put in place, if you're out due to some type of medical incident, it may become a financial burden on your family. Also, on your health insurance that you have with your health carrier, Blue Cross, HAP, Humana, whoever you have an annual deductible that you have to meet, whether it's $1,800, $5,000, in addition to copays. So if you're injured in an automobile accident and now you have to go to the doctor after doctor's appointments with these copays and you're not getting paid, you may not have it. And so then it's going to be a lack of care. So keep in mind, if you choose to opt out on your auto health, the medical portion, it may be a financial burden. And the premium that you took may not even be worth it. The premium may not be, it may just be as much as $100. And then when you're in an accident, you'll be saying, well, no, I would have paid the $100. Know what you're signing and know what you're agreeing to. Because when you get that qualified healthcare letter, a QHC is what your insurance agent is going to say. Well, if you want to opt out, you'll get lower premium. If you want that QHC, you got to get the QHC from your health insurance and we'll send it to the carrier and we'll give you a lower premium. Know what you're doing. I remember it was a time I had people calling the Department of Insurance on me, telling me because I wouldn't let them opt out. I got this agent over here. They said that I can opt out or it's a lower premium. And the Department of Insurance was like, Miss Wallace, if you don't let them people opt out, that's their choice. So me thinking like, no, that's not fair because they don't know what they're doing. They changed this law saying that you can opt out and everyone is thinking cheaper. The consumer automatically wants what's less. But guys, keep in mind, you don't ever see Porsche or Range Rover saying that they running a special. You don't hear them saying that you buy one, get one 50% off. You don't ever see none of that. You don't ever see BMW saying we're running this special where you can get this high premium vehicle and it's only going to be $300. Know what you're giving up when you're doing the medical portion. It's ultimately your choice, but you can't come back and say, once it's been an accident, no, I didn't know, I would have paid the premium, because I see it all the time. You didn't tell me that. I told you that. No, you didn't. And then I also get clients that be like, Quan gonna tell us the truth. We might not like it, but she gonna tell us the truth. Y'all, look, it's easier. When it comes to insurance, insurance pays the right amount of insurance. And you shouldn't ever, and I preach it so much, don't ever take price over coverage.